Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today, we are talking about, what are we talking about? Election Day. Election Day is coming up. How could I forget that, right? Election Day, November 5th, and we're going to talk about all of the antics that have started already. Also, we're going to be talking about the Angel Reese interview with Shaq. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Yep, we're going to talk about that. Also, 5 things you should expect when you set a thirst trap, Angelika. Plus, we got the local legend himself, Robert Ripp Parker in the building.
Okay.
So y'all don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Yeah, welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson, and you are watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's give it up for that. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I'm so thankful to my family over here, man. We have really been working hard. Yeah. You know, elections, election day rather is coming up, and you know, I am sick of this shit.
I'm so ready for it to be over.
And I have an election myself. So, but before we jump into that, let me introduce my wonderful, wonderful co-host, Angelika Geli Woods in the building.
I didn't want to mess up like last week. You see, you didn't want to do the same thing.
She was waiting on it too. Angelika has been on one of these last, couple of shows, man, because I watched how she decapitated Howard Q. Actually set him
Don't
up
be scared.
for
Now you got to get scared.
Look, he reeled him back in and asked him to repeat what he said, only to wow. I was like, whoa.
Why y'all scaring the guest though?
Well, you'll scare him later on. Not now. Right. Hey, that's my DJ. Give it up for my DJ Kojak in the building. Yeah, DJ Kojak. Scratch it up 4 times for Rip. Damn, that was a special scratch.
Yeah, I put a little something
yeah,
on
you
there
did. Yeah, you did. But I do have to ask Rip. Did you hear that scratch?
I heard it.
Oh, okay then.
I know y'all some lying folks around here.
Right. Look.
Y'all gonna tell a lie.
Hey, Debbie Usher heard the scratch. Debbie, did you hear that scratch? Okay, yeah. See that. Thank you.
I thought
Right. You are an outlier, Angelika, and you need to accept your role as an outlier in this life. So speaking of outliers, I know, speaking of liars, right? The elections are happening. So it's coming up, right? Election day. And what I'm hearing from people is that, one, election fatigue. 2, people, their stomachs have butterflies. And it's a lot of craziness going on. Real quick, we didn't pull the video, but we did. Nichelle, I was instructed to mention here in Tennessee that there were a lot of reports of people going to the polls and they were voting, and then when they were pressed, the box for the candidate that they wanted, the Republican candidate would light up instead, automatic, and so we did hold a press conference about that, and I do want to send a shout out to Shelby County Election Commission, because they did start explaining and educating the voters that not to push the box with your finger, but to push the name instead. But my question was, why the fuck why is the damn box on the screen? So if they can't press it, why is the box on the screen? The other thing is that they've instructed their poll workers, the people that are working inside the locations, to offer people a stylus to use to actually press the button. And you can do that too. So if you have the stylus, you can actually press the box. But what was happening was people would press the box, their finger is bigger than the box, and it would cause spillover, but it only spilled over to the Republican candidate.
Why did it spill on Democratic side?
It never would spill over to the Democratic side.
Spill it this way. But I learned a lot of things about not leaving, calling a manager if you don't have no idea. I didn't know a lot of those things, that the rights you have if you have an issue while you're going to vote. So
I'm glad you brought that up because I think that's critically important, and I hope all our viewers hear this. If you are having problems inside of the election polls and when you go to vote, do not leave.
Don't leave.
Don't think that. Don't say I think I voted. Don't do that. And before you hit that button that says cast vote, call a polling officer over there and say, hey, I got problems, and document what you're seeing, what you're learning, because each of those voting machines has its own identifying number rather. And that they can, in case there are machine problems, they can trace it back to that. Now, here's why this is critically important, right? Because the shenanigans have started. Man, they have started, but I don't think we've seen the worst of it, Kojak.
It's only gonna get worse.
It's definitely about to go down.
Yeah, you were about to say something, or?
Nah, I was just, we
got Kojak already?
Yeah. I mean, definitely we need to jump into this. I'm ready to jump into this Madison Square Garden.
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm ready to jump into it.
You ready? What you about to say? What you gonna say, Kojak?
I mean, just watching it. Just turn my stomach, man. Well, I'm like, this is America. This is America.
Yeah. So let's jump right in there. We have a video from the comedian that opened up Trump's Madison Square Garden Klan rally. And so Michelle, run that video.
Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody. This isn't exactly a perfect comedy setup. It's absolutely wild to see. And in Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them.
And so
garbage.
Man, interestingly enough, that he was just one of many speakers that spoke at that rally that were, I mean, they were going in seriously.
Like they were trying to outdo each other.
Right. Yeah. I think one of the guys called Kamala Harris a bitch and this. No, seriously, man. I've never seen, especially being a person that lives this life, this political life, right? I've never seen it like this though.
But didn't Trump campaign denounce the statements that he made during the rally?
No.
Well, his campaign organization did.
Yeah,
he did not. He did not.
Right.
But his campaign organization sent out a statement. But he
was there. It seemed like if I was the president and they were saying these things, somebody should say, "Hey, that shows true leadership." Something like that happened on your watch. Hey, it's not going to happen here. There's no disrespect. But it's clear they racist. They have no respect for women. And this is the choices we have in 2024, which is mind blowing.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
In the election, they think it's going to get better when the election's over. When the election is over, it's only going to get worse, okay? The antics is going to get worse. Watch. No matter who wins.
And y'all, we just jumped right on in here. We got a damn guest in the studio, y'all. Are we going to at least introduce them?
I tried to. I said don't scare the guest like 3 times.
Right. That was her trying, Kojak. That was her trying to introduce the guest. Man, y'all give it up for my guy Rip. Yeah.
Rip. He didn't no comment on none of this
But look,
stuff.
Rip, you actually wasn't even supposed to be part of this segment, but you slipped your ass in here.
You're
in here, right?
You're here.
But Rip, are you following these politics that close, or what you doing?
I'm kind of following. I'm kind of, because I'm so busy. I can't watch TV.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit. You my constituent, so I hope your ass out there vote though. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll give it up for that.
I have not voted.
2 days ago.
Kojak, don't look at me like that. You're looking at me with disrespect. Do you see how you're looking at me?
Last election, y'all was on me.
I can't find my ID. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna find it. I lose everything, but I have not voted yet. But I am determined. When I get home, I'm gonna find my
Another
ID.
one of my constituents, boy. I'm
gonna vote.
You, boy. Man, Jesus, boy, but constituents
So
like
two of you lose by one vote.
By one vote is because of Angelika, right?
I'm gonna find my ID, please.
Right.
I'm voting.
To a Republican at that.
Oh,
yeah, y'all gonna have a little Trump as your state representative to keep it up. Right.
Petty.
But you know, so it's interesting, right? Because they went in on Puerto Rico, and they went in on you know immigrants, and what's crazy is Trump's wife is an immigrant.
Yeah, that's what I
what's his name? His
But
Joe Vance.
she's not a brown immigrant.
Correct.
Okay, there you go.
And Vance's wife is an immigrant.
Yeah.
She brown?
Right.
Exactly.
I think she is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she's Indian or Indian. I think from India. I think. Right. And y'all correct me wrong if I'm wrong in the comments. Y'all know y'all will. Right. And you know, and Elon Musk is an immigrant, and he was actually an illegal immigrant before he got his status from South Africa.
There you go.
Right. Yeah. And but you got all of these people that are saying this stuff about illegal immigration, and they have their own immigrants. And I, interestingly enough, too, on Twitter, so I got, I do a little back and forth, a little trolling on Twitter myself.
You enjoy it. You just enjoy it.
Right. And so there was this guy, I forgot it. I ain't gonna even give him a shout because I ain't finna give you the plug, homie. But he was saying illegal immigration is out of control, this, that, and other, so on and so forth. I said, where your people come from? How your people get here? Were they legal or illegal?
Pay attention.
Come on now.
Pay attention.
Right? Right. So I know how my people got here. But how your people get here?
Forced.
Right. And your people came over here illegally. Right. And were the killers.
Come on,
and the stealers.
Come on,
and more. And that's but that's your people. But you ain't saying nothing about that.
Right.
Shit, when England sent, come on, history lesson, when England sent the folks over here, they sent the killers, the people who were sentenced to prison, debtors prison, right? They were. They sent the extremists because the pilgrims were religious extremists.
Hello, that's now though. Are they modern pilgrims now? They're the thugs. Only
if they had a wall.
They're the angelic people. All that we relive in history. They all the time take something.
We are. But there's still more craziness coming though. And I think we got another video too. No, we don't have that video. We do want to talk about what Biden said. Y'all go fuck yourself. Basically, Biden said. My
president did not say that.
She is. Biden said that the Trump supporters were garbage. Right. But Kamala, when Biden said that, Kamala and them, they cringed. They were like,
at least they cringed. Did Trump cringe when they called her a B word?
But they had to walk that back because that is not the message that the Harris Waltz campaign.
But she did.
And that's the way you're supposed to do it.
And that's leadership.
Is that leadership? Okay, I'm just saying. I know Michelle Obama said when they go low, we go what? What'd she say?
I'm gonna say low.
When they go low, we go high. Is that what she said?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I say when they go low, you cut their motherfucking ankles off.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
The shenanigans, right? This shit is crazy for real. And I was saying, when we were introing the show that the shenanigans, we hadn't even seen the worst of it yet. It hasn't even peaked yet. And so there was a guy in South Carolina came into the voting location with his Trump gear on, his Trump hat on. You can't wear paraphernalia or clothing that referred to a candidate. He did. They wouldn't allow him to vote. He got mad and he started fighting some of the older black women that were running the polls. Run that video in the ship.
This is my mother right. Wow. Why is it defending you? It's not defending me. All right, then shut the hell up and let me vote. Okay, Jamie. Okay, we ain't got nothing else to say. Wow. They still listen. There it is right there. No.
Wow. Oh, wow. God. Oh. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Man, look, hey.
You don't put your finger in no black woman face.
Man.
Okay. These are
I was honestly scared for the women in there, and there were no men.
No men.
No men.
Now, how would that played out in Memphis, you think?
Oh, shit. Man, listen.
Jeremy Pierre will be on the.
Why were your aunties and them was in there? It was a Tubi video. How would this go?
Man.
Blood. Yeah, so it was.
Man, hey, speaking of a Tubi video
coming up,
because and I know we're gonna get into your stuff. I don't want to ADHD as like Angelika just did, but 2 minutes, okay. But speaking of a Tubi video, the Trump assassination looked like a Tubi video. You didn't produce that, did you?
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
I do want to talk about this. So this is not election related, kind of, right? But there's and we don't have the video, do we? But there's a we'll have it in post though. The magic of television. So there's a black guy in Minneapolis, huh? Okay, black guy in Minneapolis. He has a neighbor that apparently is extremely racist. Been harassing him. This, that, and other, putting stuff in his yard, on his plants, trying to kill his stuff, and then that neighbor, he was out there, the black guy was out there. Do we have a name on the black guy? No.
Davis, is it Davis Maturi? Maturi, who's 34 years old. I got you.
Yeah,
and the white male was John Herbert. He's 54.
Thank you for that, alley.
I got you.
And so he was out there trimming his trees, and his neighbor shot him from an upstairs window. The white neighbor shot the black neighbor from an upstairs window, and there are multiple police reports about this neighbor harassing this black guy, right? Wow. Here, now, as if that's not bad enough, the police came and refused to arrest the white assailant because they said, we don't want to send the police in there because of fear of somebody's going to lose their life.
Here in the U.S., and the disturbing images from Minneapolis tonight, authorities say a man who was cutting down a tree was shot in the neck by his own neighbor. Authorities say the victim had called police 19 times about his neighbor's threats. Here's Alex Perez.
Tonight, a suspect now in custody after this disturbing video. Police say it shows Minneapolis homeowner Davis Maturi trimming a tree outside his house when suddenly he's shot from above and collapses. That gunfire allegedly coming from the next door neighbor, John Sawchek, who authorities say had been harassing Maturi for over a year. Maturi speaking from his hospital bed.
It was a very traumatic moment. Not only shot, but shot in your neck. And the people are fighting to save your life.
Sawchuk facing attempted murder and assault charges that court documents say were motivated in whole or in part because of Maturi's race. According to the criminal complaint, the suspect engaged in almost constant harassment of the victim and his wife since they purchased their home in September 2023. The couple calling police 19 times.
It ruined so many nights, so many days, and evenings.
That tree near the property line. In the past, the suspect allegedly telling the victim, touch my tree again and I'll kill you. Minneapolis police facing criticism for not arresting Sawchuk sooner, and this controversial comment.
The situation escalated in part by actions that were precipitated by the victim.
But the chief later saying they failed the victim after dozens of unsuccessful attempts to arrest Sawchuk.
We failed this victim. He should not have been shot.
And David, authorities say the suspect suffers from mental illness and owns several firearms. He's due in court tomorrow.
What? They scared of.
That's their excuse.
They scared of. We can't do nothing. We scared of.
They scared of the white man?
Yes. The black guy is in the hospital.
I mean, it's a reason.
He got shot in the back and down his spine.
Oh,
wow. He may or may not.
In the back of his neck. He got back in the back of his neck.
Right.
He laid up in the hospital.
You scared. You on the force. That's what you supposed. I mean, that's what you supposed
do
to
your job.
You supposed to do that.
it's a whole damn police department. Now, keep in mind,
one person.
They've been making excuses for this guy during every report, right?
I think it's like 16 times. He called multiple times.
They're gonna stick together. They're gonna stick together.
Yeah, but it's incredibly sad and disheartening. And I think that every single decision-making police officer in that department needs to be fired.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Be fired.
Yes, they are. They
right. They need to. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Angel Reese and Shaq O'Neal interview, man. We're going to run that video, man. This is a trip. So don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Grab a backwood and roll up. Grab your cup and let pour up. They didn't want us round it first, but now they act like they know what. Hey, but they show love, yeah, we show out when we show up. I don't even do the liquor, that shit might make me throw up. But we turned up, this the after party. Shit grabbing on my body. White girl got a bottle in the club, and that going all it. Turned up in a wreck the party. We just brought out everybody. No, we got our have some fun. We at the after party.
I want to see how lazy some women are. Look who they'll marry or date.
Oh, damn. You tried. That's the other show. We ain't doing
women what?
I tried to stop it in the show, but I couldn't. Look.
I'm just being honest.
Can you say it again? I missed it.
I said, if you want to see just how lazy some women are, look who they will marry or date.
You want to know how a man really feel about himself? Look who he have kids by. But what
damn.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Well, too funny.
Real quick.
Too funny. Got on down, right? Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's give it up for that shit. Yeah, man.
Our live audience ain't live enough over there.
Okay, we're gonna do
Try it again.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, here we go.
Put the sign up.
Right, I'm telling you, here we go. Let's do it again. Here we go. Let's try it one more time, man.
Y'all ready?
Folks on TikTok, y'all seen that TikTok?
They see it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. They need a shot. All right. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's give it up for that. Rip didn't even clap the first time.
What's going on here?
Right.
I got some movies. I need to talk about.
I was texting somebody.
Yeah, he over there thinking about producing the reenactment of the Trump assassination attempt.
He got a lot of material. Please,
that'll be a good movie too.
Right. Yeah.
I got some good candidates.
They're gonna shut you. They're gonna shut you down so
It'll
quick.
be incredibly interesting.
Tubi gonna show that.
Yeah. But so there's no easy way to segue from that. But Angel Reese. So let's do a little background. Let's do this is where Angelika is gonna murk us all. I'm glad it's three of us. And Kojak, do not get quiet in this segment because
I might give you 1.5.
Okay, because so Angel Reese. Angel Reese, of WNBA fame, right? And she was on Wildin' Out, right? I wish we had that video. She was on Wildin' Out,
I bet you do.
and she had on her shorts, like a short bodysuit, and
like boy shorts.
Well, yeah,
briefy cheekies.
Yeah, I saw those before.
Yeah, thank you. He act like
you know what that is?
I'm like, they wear those out.
Yeah, cheeky.
Oh, look at Rip. Look at the recovery. Rip. Hey, Rip.
Women know what I'm talking about.
Rip recovered fast on that one, right? So she had on her cheeky bodysuit, right? And she was Angel Reese, right? And
She's
so
athletic.
and so there's a lot of noise around that, and so she's branding clothing, right? What's she doing? Something for Fashion Nova or somebody else? I don't know.
She is a brand ambassador for Fashion Nova.
Okay, so she's branding clothing. So she pulled up, and it wasn't the first time because she pulled up at the was it All-Star with All-Star game with the cheeks out.
You keeping track of the cheeks, not me. You know what?
Oh, okay.
Parkinson keeping track of the cheeks.
You saw that one too. You saw that one
So we're
too.
doing cheek.
All the men saw that, right?
We're doing cheek tracking.
We're cheek checking.
Cheek tracking.
Cheek tracking.
She was at the awards.
Yeah.
Then she was at Wildin' Out. Where else she was at in the shorts?
At All-Star, right? So yeah.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
She interviewed Shaq, and Shaq says, he brings up those shorts that she had on and on the Wildin' Out show, and says if she was to dunk on with those shorts on, she could sell a lot of T-shirts. Don't kill me. I'm the messenger.
You laughed a little too hard.
All right,
go ahead.
Michelle, run that video.
And you don't strike this from the tape, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Don't. I'm telling you, just lower like that to where it gives you ability to dunk, bro. Imagine you.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, dunking. You know how many T-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping?
Oh my
what?
God.
What?
Oh God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay. All right.
Bro. All right. So y'all seen the video, right?
I want to know what Rip think. What do you think, Rip? Was he wrong or right?
I don't. I'm.
Oh wait. Come on, Rip. Come on, Rip. Live a little, Rip. Let's go, Rip.
Let me get somebody else's suggestion first.
Hold on, y'all know each other. How long y'all know each other?
How
long y'all know each other?
Let's rehash the video.
I'm sorry.
Let's rehash the video.
Okay.
Let's rehash the video. So Angel Reese is interviewing Shaq, and Shaq is what to Angel Reese?
It's supposed to be a mentor. That's what I read and heard.
Okay. All right. So and Shaq makes the suggestion, a marketing suggestion.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, he's talking about selling T-shirts. Says if you had them shorts on and you dunked, you can sell a lot of T-shirts. Am I paraphrasing it properly?
I thought it was a slick pass, but okay.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about it. Why did you think it was a slick pass?
How can you not think it was a pass? You talking about he knew exactly what shorts when she wore it. So obviously she got his attention. And he been watching just like y'all. And he referenced it 2 times just in case. You know how sometimes you don't get the hint. A thirsty man gonna say it twice just in case you didn't hear it. And that's what he did. And y'all trying to chop it up as marketing. No, he was.
Well, you in PR. It's like a PR stunt almost.
For who?
For her to sell more.
That's not a stunt. That would be a market, PR. I mean, that's a marketing. He tried to say he gave him marketing advice.
I heard him.
You understand what I'm saying?
What are you saying, Kojak?
When you asked me that question, I was gonna say it was a marketing stunt. I was gonna say, but
how long y'all known each other?
I didn't want to be put on the spot with this.
How long y'all known each other?
You on the Antonio Parkinson Project? We always on the spot.
And mentor, look how old. What's the age difference too? I know Parkinson hate that. It's like, how old are you? You are a mentor. You can just keep it professional. Even if you did say reference to shorts, I guess I wouldn't put it out that I would tell you exactly where you at and what you had. I'd have been like, well, you know, some of the things you were on and off the court, or maybe that you were Fashion Nova, that Fashion Nova look. If you really want to do a marketing, you should tie your Fashion Nova look in with your T-shirt. You probably sell some and say, you know, them little shorts you be wearing on the stage. Am I wrong, ladies?
So wait a minute.
Thank you.
So I'm clear. So basically, you don't like his delivery.
Yes, like,
or did it came from him? Like, let's say it was a younger person said the same thing.
Both. If your age, having a 30-year gap, men, I'm sorry, you're in the mentee age. That's 2 different. You know, women have that thing like you old enough where you're old enough to date the
father and the son, like y'all do.
Yeah, we do. But it's too big of a gap. They can't. I mean, she can date the son, not the father. That's too big of a gap. 30 years.
Well, tell it to.
I'm so glad y'all here today.
Tell it to Russell Simmons' daughter.
Okay, but look at Keisha Cole too with her boo. What's her boo? They like 25 years apart.
Right.
And
look, she said, I like her. She said, our audience said, and that is true. But that's nasty and perverted.
But Angelika, you smiled about Keisha Cole though. She smiled about Keisha Cole just now, right?
I'm sorry, the way the world is set up when women do it is not as.
At least you're being honest about it.
It is. It's unfair. It is. It's the world is set up. It's not as bad when women do it. It's like when men do, you be like
just like a man can't. If a woman got pregnant and the man didn't want to have a baby, but the woman did. The world is set up. That woman's gonna have that baby. That man ain't got no choice in it.
He don't. He did have a choice.
Look at Rico nodding his head.
He did have a choice when he raw dog and let loose in there. That was his choice. He eliminated his choice. He just left it up.
Look, I made us turn a hard left. Let me bring us back. Let me bring us back. So let me ask this. Let me ask this. So you know, she wore what she wore.
Yes.
Right. Does any responsibility? Is there any responsibility on her, and I'm asking the question, don't run me off with rakes and pitchforks, does she bear any responsibility having her ass out, on the show, which Shaq saw? Look at real. Which Shaq saw. Is there any responsibility there?
I think so, because like if you wearing it, you give me a reason to say something about it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you're gonna get ran off with rakes and pitchforks by the women. But I can tell you. But here's the thing,
that's
though.
true.
No. But here's the thing, though. I'm gonna tell you one thing I hate to see on social media. Now you have a woman that is making it clap.
Twerking in the camera
on video, and then when a dude jumps in her inbox, she posts what the dude says in her inbox.
Like, what you think this is? Why I look like I'm eating? Yeah, you do.
So and calls the dude thirsty.
Yeah.
Right.
But you're wearing it. You're doing what you're doing.
But you thirst trapping.
But you fell for the thirst trap. Just because she being thirsty doesn't mean you need to fall for the trap. Have some standards for yourself just because she ain't got none. Damn.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Hold up now. Hold on.
So you're trying to say just because she don't have standards and showing her tail.
So
you gotta fall for the trap and slide in there and be like, well, we both not gonna have standards. You fell for the thirst trap.
Yeah, when they go low, you go lower. So when they look,
God. How many time we got?
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So are you telling me now? Are you really saying that Angel Reese was she thirst trapping? First of all, let me ask that.
When she wear those outfits?
Yes.
No. See, that's a double question, because the way that younger people dress is totally different. Like what they wear at the house, they think it's like a normal. They don't even have no thought. Like I feel like I'm so old when I said that. They don't have what they deem as okay. I don't deem as okay.
Wait, let me. I was
so for her generation, no. With cheeks out, they wear them see-through netties. That's like they go outside and it's a normal look. I'm just saying it is. Now my age, no. That's not, and I'm 38, by the way. We just didn't wear stuff like that. So for her, no, she thought she's wearing something normal. She got the body to wear it. I mean, at least she fine in it. And no.
So you can say she fine in it, but Shaq can't.
He can, but that's not what he said.
In a roundabout
he said,
way.
Thank you.
But so are you telling me? I just want to be clear on this, because this is gonna clip well.
He want me to say something so bad.
Yeah. So she can walk around with her ass cheeks out, but no man should say. Man better not say nothing.
That's not what I said.
What are you saying?
That's not in the setting that they were in concerning to Shaq. That was inappropriate, being the age, the mentor, in the context or whatever, her podcast, and especially the way she responded the first time he said it is like, okay, nigga, take a signal. I mean, that was inappropriate. And he missed it. The signal went over his head. She wasn't picking up what you was putting down, what they were saying. So it'd be cute if she thought like said some cute back. She was like, oh God, that's creepy. She gave creepy old man vibes. Am I right? All right. Now she flirted back. I'm like, oh, you saw the show? And she was like, oh, you saw the show? You like them show? Okay, then okay. But no, you walking around with your butt out and somebody comes smack you on your booty or say, hey, little thing. I mean, you just.
Well, y'all do it to men.
Who?
Y'all. Look, let somebody post up in the look at them. Let somebody post up in the gray sweat shorts. You should look.
We zoom into the audience.
I'm telling you, man. Let a dude post up in the gray sweat shorts sweatpants. When gray sweatpants season happened.
Yeah,
right?
Women do it.
So is it okay?
There's a difference between women and men. When we do it, we're gonna screenshot it to our friends and be low key with it. We ain't gonna slide in his inbox. We're gonna send that spank you. We're gonna send a screenshot like, girl, what? To each other. No, we ain't gonna go in there like, hey, it'll be under the comments with water splashes and stuff. Like, we more discreet. Yes, we all have eyes. Yes, whatever. But we ain't gonna just be niggas. Y'all just Thursday. Y'all be water splashes, hearts, and kisses. We ain't gonna do that. We definitely gonna send it to each other. Like, hey.
Well, if we're sending, if they're
sending,
you
right, good for the goose.
Yeah, but if it's public, like there's a different, so. If y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the first outfit that Angel Reese had on. I think she was still at the school at that
She's in
point,
college. They wear
in college,
stuff like that.
and it was completely sheer
Yeah, they
from
wear
top
that.
to bottom, right? But you know, you get uncomfortable when a man says something. They're men.
He was an old man. You missing an old man.
They're still men.
what did he
Okay, I have
say?
a question. Shit, I ain't gonna let off you. I have a question for you too, Kojak. You got a daughter?
Mm-hmm.
You got a daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now this ain't. I'm not no pun. He looking like deep in the ass.
I'm cool.
Oh, it's coming.
Does she walk with her? Can she walk with her cheeks out? Do she walk with her cheeks out? Look.
She do sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what do you say behind her wearing her cheeks out? We already had a conversation about your daughter.
To my daughter.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't say anything. She's grown.
How old is she?
She's 29.
Oh, she ain't grown. My daddy's still talking. I'm 30. He's still like,
come on now.
baby.
Y'all ain't never had y'all cheeks out over there?
I do.
Yeah.
He said
When you go to the club.
He said in
No,
public.
the only.
Oh, so you have.
I mean, she's wearing something tight, but not
right. Okay.
cheeks out of
She,
time.
wore
You know?
she ain't wearing no drawers out.
Oh no.
Kojak?
No drawers out.
I'm going to both of the Instagrams.
I'm talking about
here.
short pants, but not no drawers out. No.
But you know, it's interesting too. There is also a double standard here along racial lines, because white girls been walking around with their cheeks out forever and nobody said anything.
Yes.
Right?
Ever.
And right.
Yep.
And then when black women walk around with their cheeks out, there's a big issue. You know, there's much more cheek. Right. But also, you know, what do you expect a heterosexual man to do?
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
They gonna say something.
Turn the other cheek. No pun intended.
No, you can look. You can look. I mean, I don't know, but I would say I have my cheeks out, and the only time I wear my cheeks out, look, he interested. It's only I do.
All of us interested in
when I go
out.
on vacation. I do. I be barely wear clothes, and I'm gonna have butt, stomach, everything. I do on vacation. I'm in Mexico.
Why are you doing it there? And
because I'm on vacation.
So you're one way out of the country.
I am
out of town. Out of town.
You got it right.
So she ain't doing it in Memphis.
Excuse me. Yeah, you got it right. Out of the country. Yes, out of the country.
Okay.
Yes, I am one way. Jamaica. I'll be. Yeah, I'm free breezy. I'm just going.
So you got your cheeks out. So if an old dude is sitting on the beach seeing your cheeks,
say something to me?
and he say, "Damn, look at them cheeks."
And I would.
What you gonna do?
I personally, I wouldn't be surprised if he said it.
And do you have issue with him saying?
No.
Well, why you got issue with that saying?
Again, based on the platform, his position, and what he was, and her feedback to it, he did it twice. I already answered that. He did it twice.
You know, it's interesting. This is really interesting to me. The whole dichotomy of all of this, right? It's multiple standards, because you think about it. If you go to the beach, and if you go to Miami or California, anywhere on the beach, anywhere, Galveston,
all you see,
you're gonna see asses out, right? And so she wears her ass out at a taping of a comedy show. Shaq says something about, you know, that, you know, you can sell T-shirts because your ass is out. What's the difference between her ass being out on the comedy show versus her ass being out on the beach? Her ass is out. You just ass out every which way.
It's water. You go to the beach.
my
You don't go in the water with clothes on. So I have a question for you, Kojak. Then for you, Kojak. Yeah, you, Kojak. So were you saying something? Look, he said he thought the segment was over.
No, go ahead.
So, like, when you're out with your wife and, you know, there's cheeks and stuff hanging out. Yeah, I'm about to make a left turn. Is it okay in your relationship? You can answer too. He like, no, I ain't answering nothing. Is it okay for y'all to look? Do your wife feel any type of way if y'all look? What? I'm asking the question.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Or do y'all look?
I'm applauding you.
Not while she's looking at you.
What? Okay,
Thank you. That's a good one.
You can wait a minute. What now? So ask
So
your
what's
question
the,
again.
okay? I
Ask
said,
your question again.
Is y'all out places? Because obviously we have eyes. We know a big butt when we see. We ain't dumb. We know big, but we know a good body. We women. We judge each other. That's what we do. Is it okay? Is your wife okay with y'all looking at these women? Or is that a problem? Why are you scratch? There's no nail over there. You ain't got no hangnail. He got hangnail.
You made him nervous, Angelika, with the question.
He gonna answer this question.
Ooh.
What?
Well, I just watch my wife's. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't look at all the other ladies. You know. Just pay attention to my wife. Hey, man, how you doing, sweetheart?
Ain't nobody calling me. Ain't nobody calling me.
Right.
He went off the line real quick when it's his turn.
Now it's Salsa.
Now what about your wife? Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna look.
What?
Mine's like this, straight.
Yeah.
I'm not like that.
You might.
I'm not like that either.
You might look at the corner of your eye or something like that, but
so why are you sneaking though?
Well, think about it. My wife is not. She's not that whatever you call overprotective, like
overbearing and all that.
Yeah, no,
not jealous.
No, she's not jealous. So I don't have a problem,
right,
at all.
It just make you nervous to look too long.
Yeah, depending
how long you look.
My thing is with that is this. If a woman walks by and I notice her, if I'm with somebody, I notice her. Hell, I noticed her. I still seen her. Right, I'm not blind.
Yes,
right,
that's
and she fine. I remember one of my ex-girlfriends. She said she hit me on my shoulder. She said, "I can't believe you looked at that woman." I said she was fine. Right? She said, "I can't believe you told me she was fine." I said, "Didn't you see her? Didn't you see her too?"
Yeah, you see her.
Right? Was she fine? And she said, "Yeah, she was fine." I say, "Okay," because I feel the same way when Brutus Beefcake walks past her. Right? I seen Brutus Beefcake too. Right? Ain't no sense in you.
No,
you ain't got. You
men
ain't
act
got,
like they don't judge other men.
right? No. I ain't finna say. The motherfucker fine and no shit like that.
But in your head, you probably like, he bad or something like that.
You's a lie and the truth ain't in you. Now, but look, I'm not gonna say that, but I seen him and I know you seen him.
Yep.
So you don't sit there and act like you didn't see this dude, because the obvious giveaway for you women is when y'all look away, when we look at you and you look this way. We know you just looked at that dude.
See, my thing is, I want my husband. If I see something, I'll be like, "Babe, did you see her?" Like, I'll be like,
"Do you say that about a dude to him?"
No. There's nobody I really said that.
Oh, Lord, Kojak.
I don't really see anybody that makes me feel that.
Come on.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
But I'm like, dang, you see them, they gotta, and I even compliment women like, "Ma'am, like you wearing that, I would do it." But there was this dude I was dating one time, we was in Memphis. Now, there's a way you do it. You can't let the other woman know you're looking, though. He's like,
well, why not be honest?
I'm saying, if you together, we walking.
Oh, you talking about the other woman walking?
Yeah, so okay. you and your wife can acknowledge your girl, whatever, acknowledge it, but you just can't. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. We was walking at a City Gear on Winchester, matter of fact.
City Gear.
Yes,
that's a different type of fine.
Right, and keep in mind, he from Iowa, so. He from Iowa. See, it's a lot to tell. It's a lot to tell. He's seen the lady walked by, so I'm looking at her too. So he's still looking like this. So by the time he's looking, he come back around, I'm looking up the side of his head like this, and we both just fell out laughing. I said, "Dang, you could at least been discreet with it."
I think that's the way it should be because everybody's seeing the same thing. And I'm gonna tell you like this, even like if back in the day, they probably done kicked us off of TikTok again. But look, back in the day, like if you out on Beale Street with your girl, right, and your girl fine, right? First of all, to all the dudes out there, to all the guys that's watching, first of all, be used to being with bad mother, right? You gotta be used to being with a bad female, or you be getting your ass beat in Memphis because you with a bad female and you don't know how to handle it, right? Because if you on Beale Street, if you're on Beale Street and you got a baddie with you, right? Dudes are going to see the same thing that you saw in the woman.
Can I say something?
Wait a minute, hold on.
They don't see nothing you see.
Hold on, and so they will make comments, this, that, and other, so on and so forth. I don't trip when dudes make comments about a woman that I'm with. I might give her a little pat and look back and be like, "You ain't lying, my dude. That's the truth." Yeah, because she is bad, and they just so you have to be used to being with a woman that will garner attention.
It's two-sided, Parkinson, because you can do that because I don't know. I'm just speaking off what I think you should do. I don't know if you actually this case because we ain't never been in a relationship. But
the whole disclaimer, right? Thank you.
Yeah, but it takes a person who has that confidence, know they handle their business within their relationship. So they don't care what you look, you can do whatever you want to do, dog. This still me, this still mine. But every nigga can't move that way. That's the problem.
I just
now, Kojak, can you?
I definitely can.
Kojak said he was top tier in home match, so last couple of episodes ago. But I just believe that one, and I think that Angel Reese is being 100% authentically who she is. And she's living her life the way she wants to live her life, her best way, right? But then that comes with dressing provocatively, with her shape and, what, she's 6'3"?
Yeah, she fine. 6'3". She can wear all that stuff she wears.
Yeah. And so, but there are things that come with that, when you make the decision to dress that way. As a matter of fact, this is a great segue. What are five things? Let me say this the right way because I'm about to jack it up. Okay, yeah, here you go. What are 5 things to expect after you set a thirst trap? Don't answer that. We'll be right back. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. We'll be right back. We're going to ask when we come back 5 things to expect when you set that thirst trap. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
They watching me and you together, supposed to be forever. Plus we were lit together, pop out matching Gucci sweater. It wasn't they can tell her, no when they see us they jealous. I took you through some but you still got me through whatever. I can't answer why you won't leave. You think he better than me? No, I kept it too screen. Can't find no better than me. Mama told me say what I love. My bro say let her just be. I can't keep going back and forth. I should just let her go free. Cause if you stay then go on and on and on, trying to tell me I'm wrong cause I did not make it home.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, this your boy, Pimp Type, MJG.
Yeah, man, and this your dog, Big Ball.
And y'all know what this is. This the Antonio Parkinson Project. You hear me?
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Ooh, boy, if y'all could only see what goes on in them 30 seconds between the segments.
Oh my God.
Angelika and Rico just in full debate over here. I didn't even hear what Rico said, but let me welcome him back because I want to hear what Rico said. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market.
Say that.
Let's give it up. Yeah. So, before we get to those 5 things, Angelika, what did Rico say that had y'all in full debate?
Can I say what you said? You're the only person I respect. Can I say what you said?
Dang, Kojak, who are we? What are we?
Because he's not on the scene. I mean, on the screen. When you on screen, you just set yourself up just to be open to whatever, accept to whatever. But anyways, he was just saying like he an old man too, but he got older man. Don't say older, wiser man. And he got eyes too. So if he sees something fine, he know it's fine. He said, but he ain't gonna say nothing. I said, that's my point. You got eyes, you ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta say you ain't gotta speak on what you see.
But let me ask this though. Why did you take what Shaq said as him trying to hit on her versus him actually having a marketing idea?
Can y'all get him?
I'm asking you.
Genius.
Right.
That's genius.
I'm asking you. Look, you pulling a rip right now. So you done look at her body posture, y'all. Angelika, I wish you'd have caught that.
Yeah, it's her it's her response. That made me feel that way. If she was cool with it, it wasn't normal. She didn't see it as based on her nonverbal cues, she didn't see it as flattering or as marketing advice.
I get you on that, but let me ask you this.
But that's why I came to that conclusion again.
I respect it and understand. I hear you and understand.
Now, Angelika, I just need to ask one more time.
But I'm not going to ask that again. But so my thing is this: if it was a porn star that was sitting in that chair instead, and Shaq said, if you dunk butt booty ass naked, you can sell a lot of T-shirts.
Yeah.
Would you feel the same way?
No.
If that porn star was making the same face as Angel Reese was?
I wouldn't.
Tell me, what's the difference?
She screws on camera with her legs wide open. Of course, she does not. She don't. The values are just different. I don't know her values, but based on what I see, if you can bust it wide open, let the whole world see you get spit in your face, squatted on. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're okay with him saying. Put dunk naked. I mean, she do a lot more else naked.
So you can have your cheeks out, and you shouldn't say dunk naked, but you can't have your cheeks all the way out, and you can have your cheeks all the way out, and you can say dunk naked.
If it's a porn star, you're missing the key thing.
What a new model that's not a porn star, a new model that just takes naked pictures. So if he says that, and that nude model
Yeah, and
has
that's her job and role as a nude model. And you saying you should dunk, which is just another photo scene. Just like you go to pump gas, I don't know, whatever you do.
Well, she gonna make it fit.
Stage, I am, because I'm PR, thank you.
She gonna make it
if you
fit.
go
Well,
dunk, it's just another
on
scene. So if she's a nude model, that's what she does for a living. Angela Reese, she plays basketball for a living. Angel Reese, sorry, Angela. My twin sister's name Angela. Angela Reese plays basketball.
Right.
She is not a model.
But she is a model that models with her cheeks out.
She's a brand ambassador. Y'all take it too
Wait
far.
a minute. And I'm going to put this in post. And with completely sheer bodysuits.
Yeah.
Except for the cooch.
A lot of
right?
they all dressed like that. I'm trying to tell you.
So now she's completely sheer except for the cooch. And so it's different for Angel Reese than it is for a nude model or
it is. You're not gonna change.
I think, and I understand a little better. Maybe she was.
It took 25 minutes.
It took a minute.
Okay.
But maybe she was thrown. She was thrown off by coming from Shaq.
Thank you. That's why I said
she was just a little thrown off.
Like,
whoa, wait a minute. Maybe that's what it was.
It gave me the uncle, like, baby, bend over in the cabinet a little bit. It gave me you grew up and grew out comment, it gave me that vibe.
But it was a hell of an idea.
Yeah.
It was a hell of an idea. If she dunked,
Kojak, you know what? That was.
But Kojak came with one, right?
Oh yes, that was a good.
But my question though. And I can dig that it's the who, right?
Yeah.
Because it can't be about the comment, because if you go to her comment section, it's lit up with thirst shit on it. But I guarantee you there's some people that's Shaq's age.
Not Shaq money, not Shaq. They're in the same career field. Again, look at them like a mentor
or a relative.
Yeah, and you just look. It's just like somebody who like you wouldn't even look at you in that light. You'd be like, ew. I mean,
but I would.
It just changed the dynamic of the relationship. Go ahead.
I would think he would say something about like that because he was dating Hoops. So I would think he would even say something like that. I'm not expecting him not to.
Yeah.
Because he was dating Hoops. So
I forgot about Hoops.
But and I'm not Shaq's defender, but it was a marketing question. Shaq might have been a little lit when he asked it, but it was a marketing. Angelika, if I give you an example.
We letting this go.
Angelika,
we letting this
you
go.
know you pat pow too, right? And I would suggest to you, hey, put something on that's gonna pow, right?
Okay.
And when we do this photo shoot, right? And I know what it's going to draw.
Sell.
You got your whole fandom of thirsty dudes that watch this show. Lies, right? and so, but I just think it was marketing. I think Shaq was he appeared to be a little lit.
The delivery was off.
And I think maybe it was unexpected from her. But how many mentors have actually ended up,
that's what I'm saying,
cornholing their mentees, right?
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
And so
trainers.
We don't take the
trainers. Come on, Rip. Wait a minute, Rip. Who? Rip? Them guys that do the train. They train. What? Next thing you know,
that's why a lot of guys don't want their women to have men trainers because
they won't let them have them
because it turns into a relationship.
Really?
Yeah, he got to work out.
They got to work. They got to touch her. Got to do everything.
Yeah. I mean,
I seen the video.
If somebody gonna go, they gonna go. That's how I feel.
Hey man,
trainer, flipping burger. You met him in the drive-thru. Don't let that lady get trained.
So look. So what are 5 things that people should expect if they thirst trap?
Ship you. What's one thing? He said, "Y'all ain't said."
One thing they should expect somebody to hit on them.
Okay. First of all, make a pass.
Yeah. Okay.
Expect that.
Okay. Angelika, what you got?
They might touch you, inappropriate groping. You might. Some people they can't see all that jiggling. They gonna want to touch you.
Okay.
Groping.
Yeah. There are some influencers that actually got videos out there that ask them to do a 360 and say, "Can I touch it?"
Yeah. Remember the dude who grabbed the girl to grab the boy stuff live. What was it? We talked about here.
Yeah.
She just groped him live. He was like, but it was a girl who did it to a man. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else?
Kojak, what you got?
DMs, sliding them DMs.
Sliding them DMs.
No, they're gonna be up and down.
Parkinson.
Up and down.
Oh no, you.
DMs.
You slide. Who are you?
Who?
I don't slide no DMs.
Oh Lord, Angelika, you ain't never slid in nobody's DM.
Never in life.
But they slide in yours, right?
Never in life.
Hold up, Kojak.
Never
Let me
in
ask
life.
that question again because I'm Angelika. So
Yeah,
you
he
telling
gonna make
me
he gonna make me. He said he
you
tryna
telling
make
me you telling me that men don't slide in your DMs?
No. No. You asked me, did I slide in people DMs?
No. I asked you, did men slide in your DMs?
Yeah, nothing like straightforward. Like, oh, hey, beautiful. Oh,
That
okay.
shit lame as hell.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
if you're going, that ain't even worth sliding in nobody's DMs.
Yeah,
Right. But what they slide in with? So ain't nobody send you no pics or nothing like that in your DM?
No.
Ever.
Like
Really?
you talking about like a wink picture?
Damn. Yeah. I got whatever. a
No,
wink
they
is.
did it my
What's a wink?
sisters. They did it my sister's DM, but I be telling her she posts thirst traps. So he gonna clip that Angelika Swin thirst trap and get dick picture. Watch. Yeah, I told her she said she gonna give me Angelika really, but she get that kind of stuff. I don't get that kind of stuff.
You ain't never. I just find that
Why?
hard to believe.
People they
look,
say like,
come on,
hey,
we finna go through
beautiful,
Angelika's
hey,
social media.
y'all can't hate
We finna go
gorgeous
through her
stuff like
social
that.
media
I
right now.
promise nobody really
Okay,
does.
no, you ain't gotta do it. Stop acting. You
But my
delete shit
rule
now.
is this is my rule. Even
What's
when I
your
used to
rule?
go out with people, I know people who be like, oh, nobody try to talk to me. They feel like it's against their self-esteem. Yeah, I feel like if too many people talking to me, something wrong. That's how I look at it. I promise. I be like, because I can't be that approachable. No, everybody Buddhas can't be walking up to me. So I'm doing my titties hanging out too much. My chest. That's how I look. But everybody think the opposite. I should not be approachable to all types. Period.
I can see that because you are probably pure heart now. And I'm really literally, how long we been knowing each other now?
Too long, like 15 years.
Seriously, that long. So I'm literally thinking back
Have
to
you ever
all the
seen
time,
me
and you ain't never been
out of
out,
pocket?
and you ain't never been like with your ass cheeks out. Now that's true. That's true.
I'll
That's why
choose,
your
you
DM
choose.
dry though. But that's why your
You
shit dry.
choose. You either do chest or you do bottom. You don't do both.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Thank you.
Man,
you
look at all y'all.
You just gotta be
all y'all coaches.
You gotta.
Something new on me.
Yeah, they gotta be a little tasty, but say, I still got this and I can.
This is
Yeah, I
pure heart,
still,
Kojak.
you gotta be a little something. Good Lord. But anyways.
So have you ever jumped into a man's DM?
No, never.
You ain't never DM'd a man, even in your single life.
Never in my single life. Nothing. Never.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Never.
So let me ask the audience.
Never.
Never. So
Why y'all
audience,
surprised?
y'all jump into her DM right now. So I'm just kidding. I'm just
Please,
kidding.
I'm a screenshot, y'all. Put y'all on blast.
I think that's completely unfair.
I'm messing with you. I would never do that.
If you thirst trapping and then you screenshot because of the dude that jumped in from your thirst trap.
It matches. Thirst trapping is attention seeking. You slide in, it's more attention seeking. It actually lines with the agenda. It's not surprising.
I mean, screenshot. I believe that you're doing it for attention because I know a guy did that one time. He's married and he said, "Y'all women stay my DM, but why you got to post that on Facebook? Tell people."
That shit gay as hell.
That's between you and that person.
No, he probably got caught up, and his wife. He probably had to save his butt and said, "Y'all need to stay out of here." See, baby, I told you I ain't got nothing. That what happened.
Right. But on his fake Facebook page, he back in their DM saying, "Hey, just hit me on this."
I'm over here. My account got hacked. My wife got it. She told me to post that. I hadn't had no choice.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of thirst traps, Rip, you're doing movies and for Tubi and you're doing them on where else? So what other platforms are you on?
We're on like about 20 platforms.
How many? 20?
20.
Peacock.
Peacock.
Okay.
Pluto Television, Samsung, Video.
Come on now.
Redbox.
All right.
A lot of them.
Yeah. Okay. Look, we're going to run a clip real quick and we're going to come back and talk about this because I think this is important.
Look, I just want you to be the first to know.
First to know what?
I'm asking Days to marry me tonight.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Whoever this chick is that got you running up out the house,
it seems like everybody else know but me. Since when the did you start liking niggas? Since you showed me I can't trust women.
You gotta go.
What?
You gotta go.
When you ready to get bigger, come holler at your boy.
I do want to know something though. What you heard?
She is with them East Side niggas, man. She talking to some dude named Drew.
It was a robbery attempt at one of the spots.
Ryan, you don't get to know everything. Just what I tell you, when I tell you.
You really think that's something? I can get any man to do that.
Don't mess shit up.
Check this out. I ain't gonna need you to get them drops no more.
You gonna tell me who you is? I'm gonna kill your brother.
I'm sorry.
Did what, nigga? Man, I nigga, if they find out we both dead, nigga. Don't you think I know that? But if it comes back on me in any kind of way, I'm killing you and everybody you affiliated with. All the way back to the doctor who pulled you out your mama's ass. So I need whoever you know got something to do with this shit brought to me right now.
Man, y'all give it up for Rip and them.
There's no cheeks hanging out. No cheeks hanging out.
Angelica still talking about cheeks. Hey man, so speaking of cheeks, man, how cheeky do you get in your movies?
Oh Lord.
Very cheeky.
Very cheeky.
Soft porn. You got soft porn.
Oh yeah, we got soft porn. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we do like the pull your clothes off situation like that, but everything is like not. It's not real. It's not real.
I'm glad we're here talking about this, right? So
he is intrigued.
I am intrigued, right? So when you do the love scenes, the love making scenes, are they actually naked in the bed? What are you doing?
Sometimes it's chosen between the actors. They talk about it, and I tell them, y'all let me know what y'all think, what y'all want to do, and then whatever y'all comfortable doing, whatever you want to do, I shoot whatever because I can make it seem like it's real.
So that's
I have a
interesting.
question about that though.
Okay.
So when you're shooting these angles, I always wonder, do you what's the word I want? Proper word I want to use? Do you? Not I want to say aroused. You can say that. Do you feel like you just like?
When I'm watching them shoot?
No, when you record it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When on video?
Is that or just like another day
No,
in the studio?
never, just another day.
Oh,
I'm trying to get these. I'm trying to get the shot right, so that doesn't bother me.
But let me ask this though. Let me ask this. So you said when the actor, you get the actors, the actor and the actress, you get the actor and the actress together.
Mm-hmm.
They agree whether they're gonna get butt booty naked or not.
Oh my God!
Right, and then you go with what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what really drives the agreement?
What drives agreement is just the decision between them two.
Right. Is it chemistry, or is it the thirst trap, or what is causing them to say yeah let's get butt booty naked?
Well,
oh God, really?
Like once upon the movie I just shot before that.
What's it called? Give it on.
That's called What She Wants.
Yeah.
But a young lady that was in that movie, she actually started getting aroused by the situation of the movie, and
really,
and she just took it another way.
What way did she take it?
She took it as if they were actually in a relationship.
She was living in that character. For real.
She started beginning to live in the character because she shot with him like 2 or 3 times, and then she just started actually liking him for real.
See,
but when he told her like, "Hey, we just filming," she was like, "Why do you tell me you had a girlfriend?" Like, what are you talking about?
See, that's confirmation.
Did you keep rolling?
Keep the camera rolling.
Oh,
this is afterwards.
Okay, this is off.
This
okay.
is afterwards. And
Okay.
so we had to kind of separate them from not doing movies anymore because she started getting serious about the situation.
I told you, women, we be in our head. We would lie to ourselves. I'm trying to tell you. That's confirmation. Why be trying to tell them? They don't listen to me. They think I'm crazy.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Go ahead, Kojak. Please go ahead. Go ahead, Kojak.
So how did you get started in this?
I thought we were going to go dig deep in this.
The listeners want to know.
I can ask you one more thing about this, and then we can go there.
Okay.
So what happened?
You're interested, aren't you?
Yeah, because I was
She's trying to find out how to get.
Get what?
Go ahead, get it.
I have a question. So what happened if they do want to indulge in this and they want to take their claws out, but what happened if their bodies are not to the camera standard? Do you still tell them, no, this ain't your shot, or you still let them indulge in the angles? And
Man, these are Tubi movies.
Well,
man.
these the women. It's mostly the women. The women that actually shooting in the movie, they'll tell you, okay, don't get this, don't get that, don't get that. You know, things like that.
Right.
You know, if your breast sagging, whatever like that, you say, oh, don't get a shot. I don't want. They'll keep their top on, and like I'll shoot it from the back and unstrap your bra and make it seem like
Well, you got bra fat. Yeah, I got bra fat. That
you know,
ain't
stuff
work
like that.
otherwise.
Makes you like a topless.
But you know, I always say there's a market for everything and everybody. Shit, you got saggy titties. Somebody want to see them shits.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody
Jim
want to see them.
Parkinson.
No. But if I don't know if y'all follow the artist Tenariel. She is incredible, right? And she went on either Good Morning in Memphis or the Today Show, and she was talking about the discrimination against women that have, breasts that sag, right? Man, Tenariel, shit, I'm her top fan.
Look. Thirsty.
Man, love me some
right
little
now,
chocolate Tenariel shit.
Look,
But
come back.
but seriously, I believe, as a marketer, there is a customer for everything and everybody, and that's a fact. Right. And so I say, shit, let them sag, man,
we can go back to what Kojak.
Somebody want to see.
Sorry, Kojak.
Yeah, most of them don't want them to, so they tell you, don't like one young lady, she actually Detroit really strict on, you got to get naked in Detroit. So in Detroit, if you come doing a project with them and you don't want to show breasts, whatever, they would not pull you. They would not pull you at all.
In Detroit, you talking about the movie makers in Detroit?
Well, the movie makers in Detroit.
Okay.
Now I'm not like that. Like I'm like, you don't have to.
You nice and considerate. That's so sweet.
I only had a couple of women that actually wanted to get just buck naked in the movie, and it really don't bother me. But the other women just like is either top or the bottom stay on all the time. I tell them I don't shoot below the waist, nothing like that. Sometimes, but sometimes that's how clear that shit up. But they'll tell me it's okay.
Yeah.
Now they tell me it's okay. I shoot, but I don't never show any privacy none in the front. You show the butt, but I don't show waist up only. So that's.
But have you looked into? I'm a numbers person too, and when it comes to marketing, have you looked into, what body parts sell most? Because the bottom, when they talked when what's her name, Glenn Close, was it Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction? When she crossed her legs and and all that damn hair popped out on everybody, and I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. Look, but when she crossed her legs, and even though it was blacked out back then, people went crazy, right?
Yeah.
And and then it was one movie, I forgot which, I don't know if it was 50 Shades of Grey or one of them, and they was shooting the dudes,
Yeah, they do that.
And so, but that shit was selling.
Yeah. Well, I'm tell you something. The thing that's setting out a woman, I can shoot a woman actually having her legs like this, then cross her legs. It will sell faster than a woman showing her breasts. Because you're being teased by the situation.
Right. Gotcha.
And you wondering like what's happening or what's there, but you can't see what's going on.
Man, you sound like a true porn director, man, right now, right? I'm just kidding.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
The Kojak question, I stopped his question. I make sure you get it.
Yeah, Kojak, that lame ass question. But
leave him alone. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was in his last movie.
What?
Oh,
there go the plug. Angelica, let me guess. It was shot at Hip Hop.
Hip Hop Lounge.
He always gonna find a way to slide that plug in there.
Actually, it was shot at Hip Hop Lounge.
Oh my God!
And tonight we got a comedy show. Tomorrow we got Trenton High School alumni.
Oh my God!
No, I was actually in the movie, and he asked me.
Did you take your clothes off, Coach?
That's what he asked me.
I was comfortable. Take your clothes off.
I was comfortable.
Then everything got dark, right? As soon as you took your clothes off, everything got dark. Right.
None of that.
Get another white balance on your camera after Kojak took his clothes off.
What'd you do on there?
Oh boy.
What'd you do in the movie?
I can't say. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk about the movie.
You can.
He don't want to talk about. Wait, what'd you do?
Well, since they was in my establishment, the Hip Hop Lounge, they was calling.
And we just shot this movie this past weekend.
Right.
Okay.
They was in there cutting up. So I had to regulate. I shot some female in the back.
Shot her in the back.
Yeah, I had a chopper. What's that? An AK-47?
Yeah, it was a AK-47 shot.
I mean, the thing about it, it's a real gun.
It was a blank gun. Blank
really
gun, yeah.
With blanks in it?
With blanks in it, yeah.
You
And
check.
that thing, it got it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, got that.
And
We got
it
that
was
winner.
real
Yeah.
professional. He had put everybody together, made us check the bullet to make sure it was.
Make sure everybody.
it was a
No
blank.
happened on
Yeah.
set with somebody. They use it had a real
Yeah,
bullet
we
kill
check the
somebody.
chambers. We make sure that the blank is green, no cap on it.
Yeah.
We do all that, pass gun around, pass the bullet around, and put the certain amount of shells in the gun. So we're going to have 2 shots in the movie. He had 1 shot, put 1 shot shell in there. The other girl had a gun. She had 2 shots, put 2 in there.
And that's important because what's the actor's name?
Oh, there's
That's what I was
somebody.
talking about. The white guy.
Ali
Alec Baldwin. Yeah.
Mhm.
Killed the lady.
Yeah.
The actress.
But I don't know how they put that on him. I honestly don't. When
Yeah, he was in charge of the
Right.
gunfire.
But still, that's that's sad. Something sad to live with. So especially did it on an accident.
But he was a director, wasn't it?
He was acting in that.
He was. I know he was acting. I don't know if he was the director, but I know he was acting.
Producer.
Yeah. What's your biggest success? I see you, Nichelle. What's your biggest success? Which one? And how do you gauge the success of your movies?
The which movie's the biggest success?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a lot of them. The biggest one is just when I filmed in L.A. called My Husband's Mysteries Don't Come Out Till Next Year, and we used the whole set in L.A. The hospital. We used the airplane, we used the jet, and we used the everything there. And that was one of my biggest project. Those that one cost the money.
Yeah,
and that was a big project.
Yeah. What kind of budget was it?
Ooh, budget was like
and I understand,
and our budget's not real. It's like that budget was like maybe 50,000 to 60,000.
Yeah.
And indie budgets up. Indie budgets can go like from 5,000 all the way up to that. But the thing about it, you can still do the same things. It just comes from your set and your actors or who you bringing in, who you flying in, and things like that. And that's why a lot of these sets cost a lot of money because they're flying people in, bringing people in, and and they got 1,000 people working on set. We only have 6 people working on set. We should get the job done that way.
Yeah.
And then we shoot in 3 days. So
get it in, get it out, get it done.
Our sets don't last long time.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so but as far as amount of streams people watching, and you getting some money, man. We getting money.
Okay, my project I just released a stripper's dance that came out this year February. As of today, I have gotten 60 million streams.
Shit.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's good.
That's real big.
60 million.
Yeah, so
that's real good.
A lot of directors out there, they got bigger streams, like 120 million streams and things like that.
Well,
and,
60 million, those some nice numbers.
And they count the streams by like every 7,000, every 5,000 streams, is this amount of money. So every 5,000 streams you get, it goes to a certain level. Right. And then it depends on if you're in the most popular section,
the
recommended section,
the marketing side of it,
things like that. And on Tubi TV, I have at least 8 projects in the recommended section. Every day, all day.
That's awesome. Now you're gonna make me go to Tubi.
Yeah. I have about 30 movies out on Tubi TV.
Right.
So
I never watched Tubi one time in live.
Let me tell you something about Tubi, right? What I love about Tubi, their marketing team is ingenious because they took what people were roasting them about and celebrated it, right? They were saying, man, you look at this on Tubi and he drove around McDonald's 3 times, but for one scene, right? And Tubi says, hey, watch us. He drives around McDonald's 3 times for this one scene, right? And they're celebrating same way we do here, right? Our gaffes, our hiccups, our mess ups. We own it. We own it. We own it and sell and laugh about it too and run with it. And I think that's great, man. It's authentic though. Yeah. Are you writing all your own stuff?
I write and my wife write. So we just try to take turns, right? So I write, and then I had another writer. She's from Atlanta, but she's working on her own projects. So like I just wrote 3 projects. We just filmed Envious of You, Unsecured, And I wrote those 2 projects, and then my wife is doing the Mara series, which is like 6 episodes. We get ready to put that out, and then so we got about. I film 11 movies a year. I'm up to 11 now. It used to be 8. Now I'm up to 11. So, and I got 7 movies I release next year. That's not counting the ones that I'm gonna do next year. So it's including. So, and then I do it because I love doing it. You know, I love shooting. Then I shoot 3 days a week. No, 3 days a week, weekend for a month. So I'm shooting a movie every month.
So what do you do when you have writer's block, or what do you do to try to avoid writer's block?
I put it down, leave it alone,
Okay.
and I go back to it. I wake up like 2 o'clock in the morning, start writing. 3 o'clock in the morning. I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, start editing, things like that. You know, so
No set schedule. No set schedule.
Yeah. What's the difference? And I know we over the show, but keep rolling.
Over.
What's the difference? You know, between how things were when you started versus where they are right now.
When I first started, my first movie, The Awakening of Troubled Mind, was like we was doing DVDs, Walmart's, Kmart's, I mean not Kmart's, Best Buy, stuff like that. We was doing that, and when I got to my 3rd movie, and I wasn't getting paid, I just started getting paid to my 3rd movie, which was Mama Spirit, because I did Wake Up Troubled Mind, Come Up, then Mama Spirit. I started getting paid then. And then that's when things started happening, but that wasn't until like 2017.
But when did you start though?
I started in 15.
Right. So 2 years, that's not
bad.
I started in 15. Because a lot of people like, a lot of people ask me, how you fund your projects? When we first started, we funded our project, I used my income tax money. And I funded my project.
How much? What was the budget on that?
Can we get a clap for proper income? Because
you could have bought some bundles and some rims.
Yeah, a lot of people waste their money. So,
but what was the budget of the first movie?
I got jacked on the first movie. So, so my budget on the first movie, I spent $25, and then the guy said
$25K,
$2,500. The guy said something wrong with his camera, so we had to turn around. He, we left him alone. Turn around, did it again. I spent $4,000.
So he lost the files basically.
Yeah. So it's about $7,000 on the first movie, and then from that on, you get smarter as you go.
You learn it. You just learn it.
Smarter as you go when you start. So right now, I got 3 distribution companies I'm working with. I've been with Maverick Entertainment for. They got me started. They accepted my first movie, so I've been with them since 2015. I'm still with them, and I got 2 more distributors. So I work between all 3 distributors and everything. So
that's good.
Yeah, that's incredible, man. You know, because I remember all the days of seeing you in the Lil Chris truck and all the days that Lil Chris performed at the block party every single year. Right. And,
he ain't look Chris no more.
No, that's what I just asked him earlier. Yeah. Because you've been in the entertainment business for a long time, or trying to make this shit happen for a long time.
Yeah.
I tell people too, and here's what I love about you, Rip. Y'all, for those of y'all that call him by his government name, Robert, he's been Rip to us since we've been knowing him. Right. Here's what I love about you too, is that you just say do it. Just step on the gas, right? And we'll figure it out, right? Same thing we did with this podcast. We started in February, and and we had no idea what the hell we were doing. No. We just did it.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Right? And now here we are, 5 million views later.
Still figuring it out though. We still figuring it out.
Yeah, but there were shows that didn't have sound, right, Rico?
Yes. Or we invite guests.
Right. Right.
A good guest too, big guest.
We had great guests and recorded a whole show and didn't have no sound. Couldn't nobody hear the whole show, so we couldn't even show the show. Right? Yeah. And so I know you've been through that, but through that growth, and you learn along the way. So I hope this motivates someone that's listening or watching that don't stop waiting and trying to figure out if you're gonna get the loan, or if you're gonna be able to be successful,
or when
with
it's perfect,
or when it's perfect.
No.
Number one thing is don't wait on people.
Come on,
wait on people.
Now, we're gonna go.
I'm tell you, I'm doing a project right now at my house, and I just built me a shed. Never built one in my life. And I had 6 people come by and do it, and they didn't. I got on YouTube. I learned. I built it by myself.
Wow. YouTube University
from ground up.
Right. But
you can't wait on people because think about it, you keep waiting. The years going by, and you still waiting, and you could have been there a long time ago.
And you know, it's funny you say that because before the block party for peace happened, I was asking an individual that was part of African April. I said, "Hey, man, I got the street sold up in Raleigh and Frazier. I want to do a signature event for Raleigh and Frazier. Can you help me organize the event?" "Yeah, man, I got you. Every year, I got you." I was wanting to do the block party for peace 5 years or 6 years before it actually happened, waiting on them, right? And then I was like, man, shit, we're gonna do it, and we did the first one on the corner of Ridgemont and New Allen at the fish market, right? Yeah, in the parking lot. It was 3 hours. 3 years later, it was 3 days in duration, right? You see what I'm saying? And so I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. You don't, for those of you that are aspiring, don't wait. I don't care if you shoot it with your phone.
Yeah,
just shoot. Just do it. I don't care if you want to be in the studio, just record. I don't care if you record it on your phone, on YouTube or whatever. Just do it, right?
Yeah, just do it. Because a lot of people. I was thinking about people wanting to start it, acting thing and everything and like that. So, instead of buying. Of course, I went on and bought my SUV, but before I bought my SUV, I opened my office up. I said, I wait for that. So I opened my office up and I started acting classes, script classes, camera classes. Started doing that before that because you get your needs before your wants. And a lot of us get our wants before that.
You said it.
Come on.
And thinking that it's gonna move real fast for you, but it's gonna come. It's gonna get there. But I mean, I just make sure I stick to my word. I stick to my word of what I'm gonna do, and I make sure I do it. Because your word is bond.
Rip, I got a documentary I need to get done. The Carlos Ship story. My cousin, he got a hell of a story. That's the cousin I was telling you that's in the rehabilitation center. And so shout out to Carlos. We call him Baby Jigger. So I'm gonna definitely get with you on that, man. It's gonna be a hell of a documentary. Memphis, y'all know him. It's going down.
And Kojak ain't gonna fund shit. So you better go.
I will get sponsors.
Right.
We will definitely get sponsors.
Angelica, did you hear that?
You know it.
Angelica, did you hear that?
I heard.
And it's on tape now. He said he
we got receipts. We got
but
receipts.
we still waiting on the damn sponsors for this show. Shit.
I just hired Black Market.
Kojak like that.
So, right. It's going down.
Don't do it like that,
Don't
Angelica.
do him like that, yeah.
Okay.
I got you, Kojak.
But
today.
Kojak did get ripped to the show, right?
He did.
There you go.
Yeah, come on now. Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
I was looking forward to coming here.
It only took 10 months for him to bring a guest to the show.
But
he did it.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I'll be looking for the next one.
Yeah, Angelica, we can talk about him after this shit. Yeah, man. Kojak, great job, Kojak. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. But man, Rip, man, let me say this. We are incredibly proud of you. We are incredibly proud of the fact that you are from the capital of Memphis, Raleigh, Tennessee.
Yes.
And we are excited about your future. Now, the question is though, when are you going to start shooting the reality show of the Antonio Parkinson Project?
Oh gosh.
Because it is a reality show.
We can start in 25.
Go, there you go. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is, y'all. Y'all give it up for us.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, the Antonio Parkinson Project reality show coming in 2025.
Me, I'm always ready for anything.
That's what I'm talking
Whatever
about.
it is.
How can we
Kojak, go get
follow
the
you?
sponsors.
How can we follow you? Are you on social media?
Follow me on Instagram. I am Director Rip. That's 2 P's. Facebook, Rip2. That's RIPP number 2. I'm on TikTok, Robert Parker. I be there every blue moon. Also I have a clothing line, Rip Apparel. That I just started, so I got men's and women wear coming.
Should have brought us some shit, man.
Yeah,
what's up with that, man?
Yeah,
right. Throw some shit.
You should have tagged us in this
I got
post you
one.
just made.
This is just my company shirt right here.
Okay.
But yeah, so
yeah, man. But man, look, thank you for what you do, man.
Yes.
We all want roles in the next movie. You know, and so we want the royalties that come with it too. You know, so we want some of that publishing. Right? Look, we know the business over here. But yeah, no, seriously, you know, I hope that everybody will follow you. Now, how do they find your content though on these? Do they pull you up on like on Tubi or IMDb? Yeah.
Just go to you can go to Google. You can Google Rip Entertainment Films. You can Google Robert L. Parker.
He said Google
director.
him. He said Google him.
And you can go to Tubi. Just go in the search box, type in Robert L. Parker, Amazon, Robert L. Parker. My name float around everywhere.
Right. All right. Then let me give you some free shit from Black Market Strategies. I won't invoice you on this. Create a link that has all of your content in one place. Yeah. Whether it's a link tree or something, so that all your content.
Oh, link tree. Yeah, I've been seeing link tree. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
IMDb, same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it convenient for those consumers. Y'all give it up for Rip in the building.
Thank you.
Man, greatly appreciate it, man. And so make sure you come back, you know, and seriously, make sure you come back, and, you know, we're happy to have you anytime that you
sure will.
You got.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Powered by Black Market Strategies.